said yesterday, you said, I can't promise we'll fly, but I can promise we'll fight. Did you get exactly what you wanted in terms of the fight the team showed today?
I think everybody who was with us got that reaction. Was a reaction, is what we needed to show. We were compact, we were together, we had really good challenges. One challenge is when we got the ball, we played really good football in moments, so scored an exceptional goal where Harvey saw something I think not a lot of people in the stadium saw. And if I would have been a goalie, I wouldn't have expected a shot in that moment, so it was a top goal. But apart from that, the game obviously was much better, completely different to the last one, obviously. And I'm really happy with that. All the individual performances were good. And we really were together wherever we were. So we won the ball high up the pitch. We won it in the midfield zone. Yeah, it was good. And said to the boys after the game, that's how it feels when you play well and win. We can't remember it really anymore when that was the case, but tonight it was the case, and that's why we are quite happy.
Can I ask about Stefan Bajcetic as well? It was an 18-year-old playing in that position. Obviously, it's a very demanding position for any player, but he looked pretty special tonight.
Yeah, good boy, good player, very smart in his movements. So you need a good, especially the younger you are, the better. The more important it is that you have a good start in the game. So he had a few situations. I'm not sure he saw that there's space, or he just hoped there's space when he turned, and there was actually space. But he did really well. But what helps then really that he wins these challenges really, so last few steps before he blocks the ball there. That's really good. And having then Thiago next to him is, I think, pretty helpful. Thiago's talking a lot on the pitch. And Naby was really there tonight, which is obviously very helpful. And both wingers defended well. And Cody close to center for us when was around Neves. Around Neves. And kept the ball for us in possession, very important. Was really important for the link-up play. Fullbacks were really good. Centre halves focusing, concentrated. Kvif, when we needed him, was there. So was a good game, and we only got into the next round, but we wanted to go to the next round. But for tonight, it's an important sign, I think, for us, that these kind of things are possible, and I think for our people at home as well, that they because there's obviously a massive game coming up at the weekend, and I think if we would have played another game like the last one, I'm not sure what the people would have thought before they arrive in the stadium, and now they have something to they can look forward to, and and we will fight together again.
How do you feel about going back to Brighton so quickly after the week?
No problem. We come to Wolves as well pretty quickly again, so that's football, no problem. We wanted to go to the next round, and we knew already that Brighton is the opponent, so no problem.
Are you quite pleased in a way, though, that you get a chance to go back there again so soon?
I don't think that my job is now to be somehow big mouth and say, let's see, we come again. It's not that, but I think the idea is when we go there in, 2 weeks? No, what is today? Tuesday, 1.5 weeks. And we try to play better than last time.
Richard? Hi, Jürgen. Just on Harvey Elliott. Obviously, he doesn't get many chances in the forward line, but because of Mo. But I mean, how did you assess how he did up there, and where do you like him most?
Oh, when he plays well, I like him everywhere. So that's easy. But both wingers did well. And both maybe in that position, or especially Fabio, I don't know when he played last time, so did really well. And Harvey, from that position, you need to score goals. That's clear for us. We had now tonight, if you want, one striker on the pitch, and he played slightly deeper in a lot of moments. So, but that's very important. Now, what Harvey had to do today is that's very important, and both wingers had to do that. Plus the 9 had to do that. We had to defend properly and to defend compact, and whoever is ready to do that is more than welcome to start wherever. We will see.
Yeah, can I just ask you on James Milner?
It's not me.
Can't see below. So.
Yeah.
You made of James Milner's performance. You really
Top.
by examples.
Top. I think the oldest and the youngest were really exceptional. So like that, yeah, Millie. So how is that? It's then really important in a game like this that you don't get carried away because the boys did well. Yes, we dropped a bit deeper, didn't like that too much. Wolves came up a little bit. In a moment when you had never seen the game, then it's changed everything pretty much. And then when Nunez is on the pitch as well, then it was like twice as difficult. And we did really well. So, but we changed. We just had to be serious and sensible, let me say like this, that we really do that in the right moments, because none of the players I took off, I wanted to take off. I think we had to, but I think we were early enough.
Last call we go here and then Paul Joyce.
You're going to know it's difficult after a game, but there are reports tonight about Roberto Firmino in discussions with the club about extending his contract. I just want to know if there's anything in that.
Sorry, but I thought now with another club, but with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there discussions going on, and how much do you want to keep him at the club?
I said that before. Yes, I want to keep him at the club, of course.
Paul Joyce, last one.
When you make the 8 changes tonight, after the weekend, have players maybe played the way into your thinking for the Chelsea game?
Yeah. So we have now a couple of days of training, and it's all about, it's not now that I don't think it would be now right after one game and then say, okay, that's the team now for the next 8 weeks or whatever, these kinds of things. So let's have a look. We have, I hope that Darwin is coming back in training tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, right? So tomorrow or Thursday. So it might be then in contention, of course. And because he got a knock in the back and stuff like this, so let's see how they recover, stuff like this. But of course, we are not in a casting show, but anyway, we have now this game, and then we have 4 days to train, and then after that, I think 5 or 6 days to train until the next game. And training is always like this. Who shows up in training? I'm not blind, but usually we don't train. We play every 3 days, and you recover, and some do a little bit. And on top of that, in the past, we won quite a lot of games, so why would you make drastic changes? But anyway, we rotate a lot because the players were available. But of course, the door is open for everybody. We have to fight. Who is ready to fight has a good chance to play.